The Chicago Bears released their injury report, and Rome Odunze has no injury destination on there. And you already know Kyler Gordon is listed as questionable. We got a number of players that's out as well. And as we lead up into this game, both sides are talking. Y'all know we're going to talk about it, break it all down, but you got to hit the music first.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, Chicago Bears fans? Welcome back into another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. I'm your boy here, Bobby, and I'm joined by C-Dubb. So if you're tuned in, ready to talk Bears basketball,
Football.
Bears football,
Yeah.
make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. C-Dubb, what's the word?
Hey, man, this is playoff week, man. The hell? That's the word. It's Green Bay week and playoff week. How about that?
How about that? But hey, man, let's jump into this injury report, big dog.
Well,
Hey, injury report looking pretty damn good. Just to kick things off, hey, pretty clean slate. Rome Odunze, no injury designation. And my man's is seeming like he's ready to roll and get out on the football field. Kyler Gordon and Braxton Jones are both listed as questionable, with CJ Garner Johnson, Amen Agbendingma, I hope I said it right, is out along with Joe Shoyinka. C-Dubb, let's start with Rome. How big would it be to have Rome Odunze back out there on the football field, bro?
I think it's colossal. Um, he was head and shoulders the number one receiver. He was trouncing the next player in targets and receptions until he missed the last 6-7 games of the Chicago Bears regular season. I think he's going to be a very welcome sight to be lined up on the side of the formation for Caleb Williams. And the more weapons, the better when you're going into a win or go home situation. We in the playoffs. We might as well gather our cards. Either they're folded up or ripped or teared or whatever they is, and throw them in the game, bro, and see what we got. We need all our weapons going into this damn playoff run, nephew.
I agree. I think that Rome Odunze adds on to the weapons that the Chicago Bears already have, and it'll be good for them. We've seen, and it gives the Chicago Bears an extra weapon on the football field, but also it grasps the attention of the Packers defense, who over the last two matchups with the Chicago Bears typically went into let's crowd the line, let's try to disguise things, and at the snap of the football, they try to execute and get in position defensively. What I've noticed quite often that the Green Bay Packers have done is that they'll bring that safety down, or certain times they'll have the too high safety look and then bring them down that way. But that safety has been down in the box because it seems like, at least in the last game at Soldier Field, the Green Bay Packers had emphasis on slowing down the run. And I think that you'll have to really, really think about what you're going to do with the Chicago Bears running that play action game if you want to continue to drop that safety, because the last time you dropped that safety, you lost in overtime. It was bombs away. So it's gonna be a good chess match between both sides of the field, with the Chicago Bears coaching staff and the Green Bay Packers coaching staff. C-Dubb, for sure. It's gonna be
Absolutely.
interesting.
I love what you said right there. It's at the very least, going to have the Green Bay Packers play more honest on defense. I do agree with you that they focused on stopping the run in both games that we played against these guys. Um, it'll be great to have a guy that could take the top off the defense, and a guy that's just super talented. And I'm glad that I'm upset or sad that his season got derailed. He probably would have a humongous, probably over 1,000 yards easy Rome Odunze. So this is gonna be good for him, and I hope he come in motivated, nephew.
For
To
sure.
make sure, just show him you the difference in this fucking matchup. We 1-1. It's kind of even right now. So
Agreed.
show him you the difference.
I agree with that 100%. Now we had two guys that's listed on the injury report as being questionable. That's Kyler Gordon and Braxton Jones. I think Braxton Jones, we're gonna keep it short. We ain't seen him. Honestly, I didn't know what happened to him. I'm not even trying to be
He's
funny.
still on the team.
He's exactly. We ain't heard nothing about him, but he's still on the team. He's listed as questionable. I think he could be huge for the Chicago Bears if they want to try to bring in that 6 offensive lineman because he's huge in the run game. He could be useful in that regard. But what do you think will be the effect of having Kyler Gordon be able to go in this game versus the Packers?
Well, you're missing CJ, and
Yeah,
CJ kind of filled in for Kyler Gordon since Kyler Gordon's been gone. I guess it's been great. It'll be great to have Kyler out there on the field when he has been on the field. Um, it it ain't been spectacular. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he's been making an impact on the football game. He has had one quarterback hit that we talked about before we got up on this. I don't know. He's really gonna have to prove himself. I'm a little down on Kyler Gordon, nephew. I'm just sorry. I'm down on Kyler Gordon. The best ability is availability. Um, and I don't need to say that it's becoming a pattern that when you need him the most, he's not available. So he's gonna have to show me something on the football field. I'm really looking forward to. He's been paid too. He got a contract. I think last season.
yeah, over the offseason, yeah.
Over the off season. So I'm trying to look for the bang for our buck. What we getting for our price? What you got for us, Kyler? Because we from now to this point, we ain't got shit. Nothing.
Yeah, I would say that this season was definitely one of those times to where you look at him, you be like, "Damn, bro, again," and then you was finna come back. You're like, "Nah, bro, again." But then I also think that, hey, better now than never, right?
Yeah.
It's go time. It's win or go home time, and I just think that look, the Chicago Bears defense, they have a lot of problems. But at home, they are a much better defense. With the fans in Chicago being present, I think that it's going to be imperative that these guys ride the wave of the crowd. And you got to go out there. And I think the number one thing is being in position and you got to tackle. Nobody's asking you to go out there and put on a steel curtain performance, an 85 Bears performance, but can you get off on key downs, bro? Can you go out there and if that team, is trying to execute a deep pass down the field, can you be able to limit that? Now, there will be some factors in this game because it's being reported that Chicago is supposed to receive some snow and some crazy winds when kickoff happens. Maybe that can help them and be something in the Chicago Bears' favor. Who knows? But that doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? It matters to a small little, a little degree, but ultimately you still got to go out there and execute and do your damn job. One thing I love is that he's going to be able to provide the blitz impact that we've been missing from when our corners have blitz. I seen Deshaun Wright blitz sometime. I seen Kevin Byard blitz sometime. I seen Jaquan Brisker blitz sometime. And we all know, bro, they not Kyler Gordon.
I mean, how many times Kyler hit? How many snaps have Kyler had more than 50 snaps this season? Probably not.
I think
so. What the fuck is Kyler gonna do? We don't know what Kyler gonna do.
Bro, you don't act like you don't know. Like
this season, what has he done?
Bro, don't act like you don't know when he's on the field, he can be impactful, bro.
Did you hear my question? I said this season, what has he done?
He forced the fumble. What else you want me to say? He only had the 3-game sample size. But don't act like you know that don't act like my man's just fell off the map.
I remember him doing backflips and shit at training camp.
He better not do that shit coming out this motherfucking tunnel today. Tomorrow. I mean Saturday.
Be your ass still, Kyler.
You just better run like a normal motherfucker at the marathon. Dun, 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 dun.
Hell is wrong with him, boy.
Stop playing.
We got so much money invested into this kid, and I feel like we just ain't been getting nothing on our investment.
It's just one of them years, bro. Some players just have one of them years, bro.
Are you sure?
We don't know, but some players just have one of them years.
What is you bringing that up for like that?
Because it's just one of those years to where he having the tough time staying on the field. Like, don't get me wrong, in years past, he missed, 3 games tops, but
But
he
I'm
was
not
on the
down.
field more so than not.
I'm not down on him, nephew. I just saying, show me something, bro. You ain't showed me shit since 2024. Show me something. Can
So
I
why you
say
ain't
that
start off with
instead of
that?
assuming that the motherfucker gonna
Why
come in
you
and
ain't
perform?
start off with that?
I don't want to. You know I'm gonna come. You know I'm coming, bro.
So why you ain't start off with that?
You know I'm coming, bro. I
For
think I
sure.
did. Matter of fact,
You
shit.
didn't. Bro said, I think I did. You didn't. It's okay. But hey, man, the more the merrier, bro. I wish we could have seen him, Kyler Gordon, and CJ Garner Johnson
That
on
would
the
have been
field at the same
interesting.
time. That would have been very good.
You think they could be on the field at the same time? That seemed
I
like
absolutely do.
at what position? Down position, both get
Yeah.
slot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they could. Yeah, you're right. They could.
Mm-hmm. And
Both could
then you
play.
show blitz pressure, you don't know who coming. I think that would have been good for him. And honestly, I think it would have been a better effect for how CJ Garner Johnson could have blitzed the quarterback over the last few games if Kyler
Well,
was
ain't nobody
available.
getting home. He probably got sent a couple of times. Ain't nobody getting home.
One thing that I love is he's not afraid of contact.
Yeah, that's true.
There's some good defensive backs in this league, but there's only a small percentage of them that run to the contact. I told you, I watched the damn play to where Montez was blitzing on the same side as Kevin Byard, and they had a guard pull in front of them, and both of them was on the side of the guard, acting like they was defending a 3-point shooter on the basketball court. Hit the big mofo and get to the quarterback. Don't avoid the contact. Get
Yeah,
home.
that's sad. 2-on-1
Y'all
on
think
a
I'm playing?
blitz.
Go back and watch the Detroit Lion game.
Bro, that's sad as hell. 2-on-1 and you can't, you know what I'm saying?
You can't get home. And Montez, what the hell you doing?
That's
But hey,
500 pounds a man going against one person.
man, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just
Bro.
saying we got to be much better. We got to hit at the point of attack. And if I'm Dennis Allen, I'm calling out. Hey,
You got to get aggressive.
Do you feel like Dennis Allen has protected this defense this season a lot?
What do you mean?
What do I
when you
mean
say,
by that?
yeah,
It's like every time we hear him be questioned about it, he takes the blame, rightfully so, but it's not like, and I'm not saying he has to point out guys individually because I don't think that'll do the team no good, but it's always like, no, I could have just called the game better, or no, I could have did this better. It's not similar to what Ben Johnson is saying. And what I mean by that is
he's not holding people accountable.
Ben Johnson to be like, we had too many mental mistakes, or we're not playing up to the standard that I have set for this team. Do you think he protecting them too much, or he just know that he ain't got the talent he wants or need for his scheme?
Damn, I hate to do this, but I believe it's both of them.
Okay.
I think he knows that he doesn't have the talent that he would like on the defense. And I also know that he's protecting them. So I think both of those answers are right.
Okay.
He don't want to put those guys. These are young. The defense is relatively young, minus a Grady Jarrett, a Montez Sweat, and guys like that, TJ Edwards and shit like that. But he don't want to ruin the kids. I understand what he's doing right there, but sometimes you need to hold these players accountable, bro. And maybe that embarrassment or that reprimand that you give said player can motivate them to be better on the field. It doesn't work with everybody. We know that because you coming from the military, you know that.
Yeah.
You might tell her, you know that. It don't work for everybody, but I think you gotta find a line and you gotta stay with it. And his line is, I'm gonna take all the blame. I'm not gonna throw.
For sure.
It ain't like I'm finna say.
I'm not mad at that though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna throw my players under the bus or nothing like that. I don't think he go that far. Like, I'm not gonna throw him under the bus, but he's not the one. He's the captain of the ship, and he gonna go down with the ship. He's an OG type coach. So
understood. I respect it. It's just that, like, I hear Ben Johnson say after they get their ass stumped in week 2 by Detroit, this team is not practicing up to championship level. So it's not saying Caleb Williams mid is saying this team ain't doing good.
Right.
Why can't you come out and say our defense is not playing to the expectations we set.
It's just different. It's different coach styles.
I get it. Yeah,
It's different coach styles.
I get it. He could be grilling them behind closed doors. He
Right.
could be.
Yeah, and you're right about that. Not in public.
I think two things could be true. Your point is, I'm gonna take all the blame in front of the microphones in the media, which is actually a good thing. And then behind closed doors, we keep it in house.
I'll just give you an example. Have you ever heard Andy Reid throw any of his players under the bus in Kansas City?
No.
Yeah. So it's different. But a guy like Jim Harbaugh, he will fucking put your ass on blast. He don't even play. He don't play like that.
Jim Harbaugh said, "Yeah, our offense not helping our quarterback."
He don't play.
He like, yeah, everybody trash except Justin Herbert. That's pretty much what he said,
bro. If that ain't favoritism, I don't know what the fuck he is.
Quarterbacks get special treatment.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. Everybody know it's true.
Yeah, every quarterback. I mean, you got to protect them, bro. They're the most important position in the game, bro.
For sure. But hey, before we get up out of here, C-Dubb, let's talk about the tensions rising on both sides of the football with the Chicago Bears, with the Green Bay Packers, as the Green Bay Packers started everything yesterday with guys coming to the podium saying, or in front of a microphone, like Christian Watson, pretty much saying, yeah, we wanted the Chicago Bears. Josh Jacobs standing in front of the microphone saying, we want to get our lick back or something along those lines. We want to go out there and take care of our brother and Jordan Love because he got hurt in the last game. And other guys like Evan Williams, I gamed them, and then in the last game they gamed me. So let's see who can get this game. And then today, some reports coming out with Austin Booker, like, yeah, they could feel that way pretty much. And I'm paraphrasing. Yeah, they could feel that way, but why didn't they do something in the game? Oh, same thing with Jaquan Brisker. He was like, okay, pretty much. Like, kind of just smushed it off to the side. How you think this tension is right now, bro? You think it's a good thing to lean too far into it, or you think guys should just be right where they were? Just give me your initial thoughts on that, bro.
My initial thoughts, bro. I love this shit right here, nephew. And it's been a long time that the Green Bay Packers were really comfortable going in to play the Chicago Bears. They never did the talking. They always say, you guys always talking. You just the same old Chicago Bears. We just beat you and beat you and beat you. But ever since we started beating them, even that last game of the season last year, they've been getting more loquacious. They've been talking a lot more. Even after they won that first game against us, the Chicago Bears, the first game, I kind of thought they overdid it. Like we weren't finna see them in a couple of weeks. They overdid it with celebrating and shit. I think it's nervous energy. Like, bro, we gonna have to deal with these motherfuckers for the next who knows how long. So this is I love it because it's gonna be a rivalry. I think the Green Bay Packers, you won't hear me say this again. You won't hear me say it again. You make sure you record it or clip it. The Green Bay Packers are a good football team. They getting ready to fire their coach. I think y'all should do it. Go and fire your head coach. But you guys can get better. They've been talking about some swap of John Harbaugh coming to the Green Bay Packers and LaFleur going to the Baltimore Ravens. Do it if you want. I don't give a damn. Go ahead and do it.
That'd be stupid.
I don't know about that. That's another argument for another day. But
stupid.
I think these guys are nervous that the Chicago Bears are getting better. And I think the teams are even at this point. I think this game right here decides. I think it easily decides who's in the lead of the NFC North in the rivalry between these two. And Green Bay is just nervous, bro, because their time running out. Time running out, gang. It's running out.
I love the comments too simply because it just signifies that the rivalry is back.
It's back.
There's no question about it. Yeah, y'all went and got the block field goal in the first matchup last year, but then at the end of the season, we got the first win of 2025. Then y'all got y'all's, and then y'all thought y'all had another win. We got another win of 2025. So, so it's 2-1 since Caleb Williams been up. Well, Caleb Williams 2-2 versus this team now.
Mhm.
And now we going in and we about to see what's really to what everything is about. I honestly think it's gonna be a close game. We know we're gonna continue to break this down as it get closer, but I just love the back and forth between it because that means that they respect us. And then we have
That's
to
what I mean.
respect them because what they've, you know what I'm saying, regardless of who been the quarterback, if we keeping it a buck, they've been putting belt to ass. But
Mhm.
we was the badass kid that took the belt and put it in the microwave.
Oh
Mama, you
man,
better find it. Mama, you better find it.
we ain't little no more.
You hear me? So they know it's a real thing brewing over here
They know.
because since Jordan Love been a starter with Green Bay, he has not won a division. Caleb Williams only in his second year, and he's won the division.
Oh, good stat,
Everybody
nephew.
knows that.
Good stat.
I'm
Good
just
stat
saying.
right there.
But I
Hey,
love it, man. More to
hey,
come.
look, hey, let me ask you a quick, little pivot question. 5 years from now, let's say, they play 2 times. 5 years, they play 10 times. How many? What's the record? Go ahead and predict the
I don't
record.
want to go down this road. Can we do this after the playoffs?
It's just gonna show me. It's gonna show me which way, who you think is gonna carry this division into the future.
Who carrying the division into the future?
Yes.
I think it's gonna be Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams.
There you go. That's all I wanted, nephew. I threw you a fucking layup, and you just
you trying to get me to go records? No,
I threw a layup.
I think this is gonna be similar to, but honestly, I think that it can go either way. But I think that as long as you stay competitive within your division, you should be fine. You give yourself an opportunity. Because just because you win a division, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to the championship.
It don't. I'm talking more on the,
because right now, look at it. Seattle Seahawks won the NFC West. Some people still look at the Rams as the best team in the NFC. So it's all about matchups and what happened on the said day and shit like that. You just still got to take care of business. Everybody got to take care of business in this tournament. Everybody's 0-0. So
yeah,
we're gonna see.
Yeah,
man.
everybody 0-0.
I can't wait.
I just don't fear anybody in the NFC. I'm just sorry. We just got to get past this first one. It's gonna be a very tough game. I just can't wait to game time, nephew. I just can't wait. First playoff game with CBC. It's gonna be a wild one, nephew. It's gonna be wild.
For sure. But hey, it is it from us, y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of Chicago Bears Central. Before y'all get up out of here, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want to call in, be a part of the mailbag episode, call in, state your name, leave your take. The number to do so is 773-242-9336. We are the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all always love the Bears because we going to the playoffs. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell. We'll be live, rocking and rolling. Chi-Town up and bet out, man. We out of here.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.